Greetings, YouTube community, sports fans, nation, and worldwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log. I'm your host, Lex Anderson, and look at what I'm wearing. Oh boy. What's the big story today in the NBA, huh? You tell me, or I'll tell you. Anthony Davis, the betrayer, wants to leave New Orleans. Now you're probably saying to yourself, Lex Anderson, what are you doing with this Pelicans gear? Look at that. Look at that fitted hat. Look at how sweet that red is. Way better than Houston. New era fitted, of course. Nothing but the best for your boy. Now, this was garnered by someone who dared wager against the Prophet and lost because I saw something in the Pelicans last season during the playoffs that I knew that they would be able to handle and eliminate all-star, all-state babyhead Damian Lillard, McCollum, the streaky shooter, and the Portland Trail Blazers. And not only did they beat them and eliminate them, they swept them out the first round 4-0. Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, Rondo, those guys were catching wreck. But now look at what's going on. The betrayer, Anthony Davis, A2 Brute, no, A2 Brutus, A2 Brutus, or should I say A2 Brow? Wow, Pelicans took you in, built a good team around you. He has the option of getting paid supermax money, $240 million, and he said, no thanks. Keep your money. I want to be traded. Anthony Davis, the Brow, is a biatch. After all that the Pelicans organization has done to cultivate and grow him into the star he is, it was the Pelicans coaching staff that helped him create and craft his three-point game by having him take, like, what was it? I believe 500 after every practice. And look at you now, Anthony Davis. Blown up, successful big man, averaging what? 23, 24 points, 13.9 rebounds. You're too good now for the Pelicans, eh? AD, that's it. Don't get me wrong, representing Laker Nation, yeah, I want him to come over, but I still want to have a team viable to compete versus the Pelicans trying to trade him and strip the Lakers away from what they have. You know, these new age players are so snide, so ostentatious, so full of themselves. They won't even honor their goddamn contracts. Can you at least play out this season and then leave via free agency, then be in some biatch and trying to request a trade to a championship team now this season? I don't get these players. Management and the owners and the general managers don't owe you shit. In case you don't remember, Kawhi Leonard, yeah, up there in Toronto, because why is Popovich going to trade you to a championship contender in the Western Conference? Not only did he send him on the other side of America to the east, he sent him east and up north. Off to Toronto you go. These players need to understand that they are property of the teams that own them. Well, I mean, own them like contract wise, of course. So, who are you to dictate where you want to go in mid-season? Because according to his agent, Rich Paul, what does he have to say? Anthony wants to be traded to a team that allows him a chance to win consistently and compete for a championship. Oh, well, okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I thought we weren't in the playoffs last season, getting knocked off in the second round. Really? Okay. Things could be worse. He could be playing for the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies are happy with being a team that makes the playoffs and is one and done. That's their model for success. And look at the Knicks as a model for success. Despite all their losing, no playoffs, and God knows how long, they're ranked number one in revenue. Who cares? You could cash out without putting a winner on the court. The Knicks are proof of that. Oh, man. And of course, the team is disappointment. Of course, Anthony Davis doesn't want nothing to do with their $240 million. Remember Butler? Jimmy Butler thinking he was too good for the Minnesota Timberwolves? Yeah, how are you doing with that injured wrist right about now, right? Yeah, karma will always come to collect her due. If these players act like they're so above everything, that's why I keep saying if you want loyalty, get yourself a dog, because a human will never honor the loyalty code as exhibited evidence A, excuse me, exhibit A as evidence that AD is a biatch in the way he's handling this stuff. Honor your word, honor your contract, at least play out this season. Tuh, unbelievable. Yep, okay, I was right on the numbers, just like I called it, but of course, what else is new? Yeah, and the Pelicans, ride out the season or sit on the bench, whatever. We'll see how this goes. But speaking of how it goes, there was a lot of action in the NBA this past weekend. Of course, I was caught up with NXT Takeover and the Royal Rumble. You can check out my videos on that. But Sunday was definitely popping. OKC over the Bucks, 118 to 112. Paul George continues to dominate with 30, and he dominated yesterday with 36 points and 13 rebounds. I'm also making this video because Russell Westbrook missed the triple double. He does it again. He had his 16th triple double. Stats would be 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists. And he now has 120 triple doubles for his career. Unfortunately, that doesn't come with a championship ring. Terrence Ferguson, excuse me, dropped in 15 points. Don't sleep on Terrence Ferguson. OKC's success depends on this young man. He's been on a tear as of lately. They have him as averaging 6.5 points, but he's been dropping a lot of 10, 20 point games. And you need someone who could come off the bench with the firepower, and he definitely brings it. Greek Freak, of course, 27 points, 18 rebounds, and a loss. And shout out to my boy David Roca, or David R. I was going to say David R. Save us both the trouble. Remember the video about Luka Doncic? Yeah, how about last night? Unfortunately, it was a loss to the Raptors. Final score was 123 to 120, but he becomes the first teenager in NBA history to have two triple doubles, and it was a 30-plus point triple double. Final numbers 35 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. Kawhi Leonard had 33 points, and I'm sure he had Wingstop coupons in his back pocket to celebrate postgame. So yeah, and of course, can't end it without, since I did earlier trash the Rockets because I don't like their red. This Pelicans red is truly fire. But there definitely was a fire as James Harden got hot last night. Final score, well, he got hot and led the comeback over the Orlando Magic. Final score 103-98. They were down by as many as 16 points until there were 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They came alive. Harden drops 40 points on the comeback win. And let's see, what do we got here? He's now dropped 40-plus points in 12 of his last 17 games, including the 61 points that he dropped on the Knicks, who I just talked about earlier. See how it all comes full circle here on the Sports Opinion Log? And in order to come full circle on this channel and my videos, you might want to do the right thing and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Don't like this video? Drop a thumbs down too. It doesn't even matter because you know who sucks unlike my videos? The Orlando Magic, who have now lost 6 out of 7. So here in the Sports Opinion Log, your boy Lex Anderson, he's a proven winner. Check the stats. Check the library out below. And again, subscribe to this channel. The bell icon to your right. Ding! Press it to make sure that you stay updated on any and all upcoming future videos from me, the Prophet. And do I have anything else to decree or declare? I guess I will decree and declare that AD will find his way with the Lakers. There it is. So there it is, and there I go. Thank you very much for tuning in. Oh, and if you agree or disagree, drop a comment below. Let me know, where would you like to see AD play? Because remember, without you, there's no me. And I'm about to do what I do best, and that would be pop my collar because I'm signing out. Another outro on the video, and I looks like I tuned out just in time for you hear the sounds of the ghetto Bronx. AD, you done did wrong, man. Pelicans held you down, and look at the betrayal, the blood, the hurt, the pain from New Orleans fans. Oof. First you have the NFL rob you, and now your best player on your best team wants no part of you. Mm-mm-mm.